ordering decimals. In my previous video, we already learned how to compare decimals. So this is just a continuation of that one. When we say ordering decimals, we are just arranging the decimals in a certain manner. It could be from least to greatest or greatest to least. When we say least to greatest, decimals or numbers are arranged from lowest to highest. And when we say greatest to least, decimals or numbers are arranged from highest to lowest.
Let's start with this problem. The lengths of 3 ants were measured in a laboratory. The lengths were 521,000 centimeter, 498,000 centimeter, and 550,000 centimeter. Which ant was the longest? Which ant was the shortest? Step 1. Write the numbers lining up the decimal points. Step 2. Start from left to right. Compare the whole numbers first. Since we have the same whole numbers here, which is 0, we will now proceed to the next digits after the decimal points, which is the tens place. Are the tens digits in these numbers the same or different? As you can see here, 2 have a 5 in the tens place, and 1 has a 4. Among these 3 numbers, which is the least or the smallest? Yes, it is 4. So, this one is the shortest. Now, we have 2 remaining numbers. So again, we will write the remaining numbers lining up the decimal points. Start at the left. Compare. We have the same whole number. We have the same digits in the tens place. Now, let's go to the hundreds. We have a 2 and a 5 here. Which is greater, a 2 or a 5? Of course, 5 is greater than 2. So it means to say that 550,000 is the longest. If we will order these decimals from least to greatest, we will have 498,000 as the least, then followed by 521,000, and then 550,000 as the greatest. Let's have the second example. Irish completed a race in 8 and 16 minutes. Sheila's time was 7 and 300 minutes, and Susan's time was 8 and 16 minutes. Who won the race? Arrange the times from greatest to least. Remember, the winner of a race is the person who ran it in the least amount of time. So the first thing that we need to do is to write the numbers lining up the decimal points. And then we will start from left to right. We will compare the whole numbers first. Are the whole numbers the same or different? We have an 8, a 7, and then another 8. Which one is the least? Yes, 7 is the least, so it means to say that 7 and 3/100 is the least. Now we still have two remaining numbers. So again, we will write the remaining numbers lining up the decimal points. Remember that we can add 0 as placeholder if you want your decimals to be of the same length, and it will not change the value of your decimals. So now we will start at the left. We will compare place by place. Our whole numbers are the same. We will now go to the tens place. We have a 0 here and a 1 here. Which is greater, a 0 or a 1? Yes, of course, 1 is greater than 0. It means to say that 8 and 16/100 is greater than 8 and 16,000. Let's go back to the question. Who won the race? Yes, you're right. Sheila won the race. And if we are to order these decimals from greatest to least, we will have 8 and 16/100 as the greatest, followed by 8 and 16,000, and then 7 and 3/100 as the least. Let's have some practice.
That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.